All right, guys, welcome back to another lesson. This has been an intense chapter. This chapter that we've been discussing is streamlining claims management. We've gone through the entire claims workflow. We've gone through the entire payment process workflow. And what I would like to do is to really just give you what I think are the ABCs of SOPs, okay? I'm not going to necessarily go through our SOPs because that would literally take probably an entire day of all the SOPs that we have, but I want to teach you how we do it. I want to teach you sort of how to do it, like the ABCs of SOPs, and I think it's going to be the easiest way for you to really start creating your SOPs and start organizing them and really putting them into action. I think this is going to help you a lot. This is just sort of a way that we do it. Honestly, it just makes things simpler for somebody as unorganized as myself. So the first thing is, I will tell you right now, is I will recommend an amazing book. It's called E-Myth Revisited. E-Myth Revisited really talks about the importance of basically taking everything that you have in your business and treating your business as its own product and making it as replicable as possible so that you could potentially sell it. i.e. McDonald's, every hamburger is made the same, every cheeseburger is made the same, the fries are made the same, everything is always the same. You want to try to treat every process or every step in your process the same as well. Okay, so I would recommend that book tremendously if you are a business owner, and even if you're not, honestly, if you're a public adjuster, you're probably a creative and an entrepreneur anyway, so you might be starting another business, and this can take you a long way. So for one thing is we use Google Drive. I mentioned that earlier. For everything, we use Google Docs, we use Google Sheets, we use all that stuff. The beauty about Google is that it's all shared within the entire organization, so that's pretty nice. Also, it's really great search feature. So the first thing I want you to do is, if you're going to create an SOP and you're going to use Google Doc or anything, tip number one is I want you to start every SOP document with SOP. It's going to make it easier. We go SOP : and then whatever it is that SOP is. Only reason why is if you can't find it anywhere, at least you could search it, and that might be an easier way for you to go ahead and find an SOP. So step number one, SOP. Okay. The next thing that I want you to know is that whenever you're doing any kind of process, you're going to want to record yourself doing it. Now, I suggest using Loom. Loom will be able to self-record the screen, and it's going to be much easier for you. So if you have an admin and they're doing just admin stuff, you're going to want them to record everything that they're doing, every process that they're doing, one by one. Now here's where I'm going to get a little tricky, and I think you're going to like it. So you're going to record the process on Loom. So let's just say you're entering a new claim, right? I think that's the best one to start with. No matter what CRM you use, you have to open it, you have to create new, you have to put the information of the homeowner, the address, all that stuff. So you're going to take that. You're going to literally start from a blank screen. You're going to open that app. You're going to open your CRM. You're going to go to create new. It's going to open. You're going to type in the name. You're going to type in the address. You're going to type in everything that you need, description, blah, 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 blah. And then you're going to close it and you're going to save it. You just created a contact. Let's just say you're going to record yourself doing that. Okay. And you're going to talk through it as well as you're recording it so that it could also hear what you're saying. So now you've got the video version of your SOP, which is already very important. The beauty about Loom is that you could actually take the transcription. So I want you to take the transcription of you describing everything that you have to do while recording this recorded video, which automatically, that right there is going to be enough for anybody. Once you take that, I want you to take the transcription and I want you to put it into AI, to ChatGPT. And I want you to tell ChatGPT to take this transcription and turn it into a legitimate step-by-step SOP, and it will do that for you. And I would go one step further and I would ask ChatGPT to basically, if there's anything that you think I'm missing, please add it as well. You're going to take a look at it. If everything looks good, you're going to basically attach that video into that document. You're going to copy paste the SOP. You're going to put it into a Google Doc. You're going to name it SOP creating a contact. You're going to also take that video. You're going to put it into the Google Doc. So you have both. And now you have amazing SOP on exactly how to create a contact. That's what we do. And quite frankly, it's beautiful. It's like the best thing ever. So I strongly recommend that you guys do that. And the reason is not because you're going to fire anybody, not because you're going to let anybody go, but things happen. People get sick, they go down. And if your entire organization is dependent on one or two people and that person goes down and you cannot function the same, then that's a process problem. That's an SOP problem. That's an operations problem. You cannot just rely on people all the time. You have to make sure that all of their knowledge is in an SOP document or SOP spreadsheet, however you want to do it, and it's able to be replicable and doable again by someone else without knowing anything about your business. That's what's most important. So that's it. That's my SOP ABCs. I hope you guys like that. That's a really cool tip. I think you're going to take it. You could take advantage of it. Just make sure that you do it exactly the way I said it, and it's going to make your life a lot easier. Good luck.